Hi, welcome back to the channel. This week I've got some more vinyl to show you and one CD. And the CD is Songs of Faith and Devotion. It's the Blue Spec 2 version. This is like a re-release in 2014 and it kind of recreates the vinyl album cover but in CD form. Anyone who saw the previous video will know that I already have this on Japanese CD, but I said at the time it wasn't the Blue Spec 2 CD, and this is the way my brain works, and I immediately wanted to get the Blue Spec 2 CD to add to my collection of those type of CDs. So here's the Ogi strip, typical Japanese Ogi strip that came with it, and then here's the nice little package. Now the funny thing is it says Sani. It's got the Sani logo on it as well as the Mute logo, which is kind of weird because that's the label in Spain. Anyway, we'll come back to that in a moment. So inside we've got a variety of different things. Normal looking insert. Can't remember these pictures, to be honest. So that's an English language insert. And then we've got the usual Japanese language insert with the lyrics in Japanese and some bit of an essay at the start as well. And then the disc itself is inside a recreation of the insert of the vinyl. And there's not much to see on the CD itself, although it's a slightly grey looking black they've used, and it's got Sani on there again up at the top. So coincidentally, and not by design, is I did pick up Songs of Faith and Devotion, and this is actually the Spanish LP with released on Sani. So let's take a look. So here's that insert again, the full size version. All the pictures on, and the lyrics. And that's a card insert. And this copy came with this special offer. So here's the kind of back catalogue they were advertising. And this offer, I did Google Translate this on my phone the other day. It basically says send your name and address to that address there, and you'll get a special gift. Don't know what that was. I read that some Spanish copies of the LP included a sticker, so I wondered perhaps if they ran out of stickers, maybe they put that insert in. If you sent off to join the club or just sent off to get the sticker, that's what you got. And then the disc itself is very similar to the UK version, but with that Sani logo on. So it's strange that the Japanese Blue Spec 2 CD version used Sani as the kind of template for doing it. I really don't know why that is. And it's the first one I've noticed among the Blue Spec 2 CDs that I've got that does do that. So, curious. Moving into 12-inch territory, I got hold of Powderworks. Just can't get enough. Powderworks is the record label for Mute Records in Australia. So this is the 12-inch from back in the day. It's just a plain label really, and the black vinyl. I'm not sure if this was released with picture sleeve in Australia, but it's cool to see the Powderworks sort of generic sleeve. I always feel like Powderworks is such a kind of, I don't know, kind of romantic name for the record company. I don't know, I want to talk about it. And then if you were in Spain, you would get Especial Discoteca. Just can't get enough. Spanish 12 inches, and a lot of the albums have a kind of Spanish subtitle. So this is No Tenga Bastante, which I'm assuming means just can't get enough. And the other side is pretty much the same. Inside, it's the first one I think that I've seen that's on RCA, so I'm used to seeing these on my David Bowie albums, but not on Depeche Mode, so that's who it's distributed by in Spain. The other thing to mention is a lot of the Spanish 12 inches have slightly different sleeve design where the spine is kind of crimped out to allow them to put the name of the single on the edge there. If you can see the way it's kind of crimped out, so that's quite cool. So that was, as I say, a special discoteca super single of No Tengo Bastante. And then here we have Parte en Silencio, Leave in Silence, dance music super single. Very similar cover, just with that extra adornment and the RCA label at the back there, and an L. And let's take a look. Again, RCA. Carol 2, I'm sorry, that's side 1. Carol 1. And it's SPCO 7369 on RCA Records. And again, if I just show you the edge, there we go. Crimped edge again. And then finally for this video, I have another super single from Spain, The Meaning of Love, or as they call it, get this right, El Significado del Amor, the significance of love, I guess. So, very usual sleeve with the RCA logo on there, and this dance music label, after label things, and inside again, just the RCA, very familiar RCA orange label. And this one's got that special spine on it, so it doesn't work so well on this one because there's two different colours, front and back of the cover, but there we have it. So that's it for this video. Like and subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Cheers.